We were to have like, and I love matcha. And I was like, what if we could do both? Home, cozy PJs are on. Have my cute little drink and my cute little mug. I ended up making a green tea with mango passion fruit. I want to say it's like a jam. I got it from H Mart and I am obsessed with it. I love drinking my green tea iced, and again, I learned about all the benefits from it, so we are going to make this a part of our routine. I am in my same little corner. I'm snacking on some baby carrots and some hummus. I know I'm wearing the exact same PJs, but we did wash them, just saying that. I have to give that little like announcement, little heads up, because I know, I guess from your guys' point of view, it's like, oh my gosh, she's wearing the exact same outfit. But I did want to, though, do a quick little book review because I started reading last year. I don't remember which month. I want to say it was either late summer, early fall. And I wish I could say I've read lots of books, but I haven't. But here are a few that I have read, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts. So I've been wanting to do this for a while now, and I always just push it to the side. So here we are. This first book, this one right here, was what made me fall in love with reading and give reading a chance. I was definitely one of those that, like, how do I word it? It's just like, read a book, like willingly going to the store, purchasing and sitting down and reading it. Oh my gosh, I would never do that. But look at me now. I think why it's one of my favorite books is I'm Mexican and I could relate to it so much. Also having a sister, someone that I'm very close with, and just the dynamic, all of it. It was such a good read. I don't know if you guys have read it. I definitely recommend it. Then the book that I read after that, completely different. It is more of a mystery thriller, I guess. It is The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson. I got this book at Barnes & Noble's. I came across this book. The only reason why I know it existed is because of TikTok. I was kind of asking myself, what genres would I like to read? What caused my attention? And I was like, you know what? I think I'm really liking thriller, mystery thriller. I was looking at different options, and there was a few that were on my list. This one was one of them. I am obsessed with the different point of views. They would go back between two of the characters. So you would start off with one of the main leads and then the other person. I mean, I was already hooked just with the back of it. I'll read it real quick. It says, on a flight from London to Boston, Ted Severson meets the stunning Lily Kittner. Over martinis, the strangers play a game in which they reveal intimate details about themselves. but what begins as playful banter between Ted and Lily takes a turn when Ted claims, half seriously, that he would like to kill his wife. Then Lily surprises him by saying that she'd like to help. And I was like, oh, what? Twist? So just with that, I was hooked. I loved it. I really, really did. I think there is a second book to it, but it's only available as a hardcover. And I just haven't gotten myself to pay for it. So yeah, here we are. The book that I read after that, this one right here, Yellowface. She is that girl. I love this book so much. I will be honest, between these two, I would say this is my number one. Don't Come For Me. One, I was still very new with the whole books and hardcover. I had no idea that this was gonna be 30 bucks, I think, was it? Yeah, $30. But I remind myself that I was in New York while I bought it, and it holds great memories. So this is the only hardcover book that I own and that I will ever own. I love her style. I really, really do. I'll say this. The ending, like I think it was either 2 to 3 chapters. I was like, what? It really got me thinking. Definitely was left with wanting more. I will do like a quick summary. It's about 2 authors. And basically when one of them, want to make sure that I'm not giving any like spoiler, but when one author witnesses the other one die from an accident, she acts on impulse and steals the author that passed away her stories. She pretends and she fakes the fact that she wrote the story, but in reality it was the other author. And I mean, it just, so many twists, a lot of stuff that happens. Definitely got to learn more about like publishers, authors, and things like that world. So loved it. I know I have the other books, but this is the only series that I've read so far, and it is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I loved it. At first, I didn't know that it was more for like the teens, the teenagers. I do like it. There was a couple of sections in the book that were a little cringe, but I really enjoyed it. Can we talk about the show? I'm gonna be completely honest. Again, Don't Come For Me. I did not like it. I could not finish it. I maybe watched 2 episodes. After that, I was like, no, I'm done. I think I would rather not watch it and just stick to my imagination, and just I'm more than okay with the book. I was influenced. TikTok did influence me. I would see the author, her TikToks all over my For You page, and it just sounded really, really good. And a lot of people were saying like, if you liked Hunger Games, you're gonna like this book. The romance in this book, there were moments where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm on my toes. What is happening? And then there were some parts that were just very disappointing. It did take me a while. I think the story building, and from chapter 1 till the very end, I did find myself a little confused. Again, I will highlight the fact that this was my first fantasy book, so I was getting used to the format, just how it works. I've never read Hunger Games. I've just watched the movies, so I didn't really know what to expect. I really, really wanted to love it so I could read the second book and then the third one, but I could not do it. I've definitely find it so hard to go back to Barnes and Nobles or any store to pick up the second one. So if you guys have any recommendations, because I do want to give fantasy books a try, please recommend some, because I don't want to just use this book as an excuse to not be open to reading other fantasy books. I have The Silent Patient. This one I did struggle to finish. It did take me a while, but once I got to the part of the plot twist, oh, I was hooked. There was a lot of moments where I was like, ooh, oh my gosh, no, I don't even want to read. I can't pick it up. This book was the book that made me fall into a slump. But again, once I got over that and I reached to the part where, you know, the jaw dropping, the plot twist, all of that, I did like it. I did. Okay, last two. We have The Boyfriend, which this was the most recent read. Well, I guess this one was the last one that I read. Bunny. I will start off with this one. This is another book that I do have to give a warning. Please don't come for me. I did not like. I could not finish it. I stopped at, let's see, chapter 9. That is where I stopped. And I just couldn't do it. I really couldn't. I tried so hard. I would take myself out to coffee shops. I would try to romanticize the book and just, you know, again, really convince myself that I like it, that I should just get over it and read a few more chapters and it will get better, but I couldn't do it. I felt so confused. I feel like there was a lot going on. And The Boyfriend. I really like this book. It is a, what would you say, like a murder mystery, thriller. I really enjoyed it. This was the first book that I read by this author. I really enjoyed it. I think I've said that already, but because of this book, I went back and I looked through her other books and I definitely want to read more. I do have The Inmate. Very big fan. This one also has a twist. I did not see it coming, so it was very enjoyable. There were some parts that were a little cringe, but it wasn't anything where I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't get through. I need to put this book down. I was hooked, to be honest. And currently we are reading this book. It says How to Men and Get Away with It. I know the title is like a little concerning, but it's not what you think. I was in Barnes and Nobles. I was just looking around and the book found me, to be honest. I'll read the back. It says, meet Katie Collins, friend, lover, killer. He was following me, the guy from the nightclub who wouldn't leave me alone. I hadn't intended to kill him, of course, but I wasn't sorry when I did, and despite the mess I made, I appeared to get away with it. That's where my addiction started. So I was like, whoa, this sounds pretty good. And I am at chapter 11. That is my quick but not so quick book review. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully this will kind of persuade you or give you an idea of what book you might want to buy next. To take the moment to catch you guys up with how my morning has been so far. My boyfriend and I, we had the great idea to go hiking for the very first time. Was it very spontaneous? Yes. We decided to head out to Enchanted Rock. It was really fun, I won't lie. After that, we ended up heading out to Mueller because there was a farmer's market. We were walking around. I got a horchata latte. There is this little stand and the brand is Mercado Sin Nombre. I've been there before and I love their coffee. So I was craving that. I needed caffeine. We also got some matcha, and then we ended up going to get some ramen. We were so tired. When I say today drained me, it drained me. So we were like, yeah, let's call it a day. Let's head back home.